Puck is played by Fabiani, and the Terps are able to get it down the ice. Tomaszewski in the box for another 35 seconds.
Patrick Adams has been doing everything he needs to do to keep his team in this game. Terps still lead 1-0.
TJ Evan, a centering feed, and they score! Brendan McKeach ties it up at 1. And it's a power play goal for the Bronx. This is Teskey. Now Warner, gloved by Evan. Teskey for Tomaszewski. They get it to the neutral zone. This is Marin. He controls in the corner. Pass to the blue line for Padula. And they score again. This is going to be Cercio's goal, and Ryder takes the lead.
It's a simple shot from the point, deflected in front. Adams makes the pad save originally, but Cercio standing right in front to pot home the rebound. And just like that, Bronx put 2 up on the board, 2-1 now.
1:20 left in the first. There's another feed, goes wide of Adams. Tapped in, gloved by Sarah. Down to the final 60 seconds of the first period. Padula. Now it's Padula again. He goes wide of Adams. 45 seconds left in the first. At center ice, Coyne is checked. That was Craven delivering the hit. Craven with the puck now. Up ahead for Sarah. Drop pass for Newnham, who loses the puck for a moment. Now he shoots, and that one whistles wide.
Newnham had Kravitsky going to the net. Maybe a pass down low. Kravitsky could have got a stick on it.
Here is Pape on Adams, and he makes a save. 15 seconds left in the first. Now 5. Padula into the corner. 3 seconds. Sarah, Pape one last shot, and that'll do it. So Trevor Drake with the first period goal, but then McKeach and Cercio put Ryder on top. We'll take a break here on the Maryland Hockey Network, and when we come back, the second period. start of the second period here on the Maryland Hockey Network. Matt Fusillo and Andrew Rich. We thank everyone for joining us. We apologize for the technical difficulties back in the first period. We were on one Wi-Fi connection. Of course, it had to cut out because that's what usually happens.
Yeah, why not?
Especially in the big games like this.
Well, we think we got it figured out, and we got hockey to focus on. So here we go with the second.
We're going to act like it never happened. We did miss Trevor Drake's goal. Maryland's goal was from 29. We're underway to start the second. This is Coyne. Cusimano gets into the neutral zone. And it's going to be a penalty on Teskey.
Interference is the call there. Can't tell who that is down on the ice.
It's Cusimano.
Cusimano down. He blocked that clearing attempt from Teskey, and then as he was falling to the ice, Teskey kind of gave him another shove. You can tell he's kind of dragging that one leg behind a little bit. He seems to be all right. So the Terps will go to the penalty kill for 2 minutes.
Just 17 seconds into the period. Teskey with his second of the game.
And this is a big penalty kill. You really don't want to go down 2. Keep yourself within 1, within striking distance.
It's McDermott, Pape, Schneider, Coyne, and Blazak.
Got to watch out for Eddie Coyne. He's the quarterback of this power play. Very mobile, very good puck-moving defenseman.
Shot on goal. Adams makes the pad save. This is Coyne at the blue line. There's a shot. That goes off the post and out of play.
Patrick Adams trying to get the blocker up there to catch that shot, but it just got behind him, and he'll give the crossbar a little rub there, a little thank you. It's a 1-goal game still.
Control to the blue line. It's the captain, Coyne. Schneider, he shoots. That one goes wide. Coyne with the rebound at the blue line again. Swatted by Duchesne. Punched down by Craven. And the Terps get a clear. Here is Pape over the red line. Blazak. Now Coyne. Takes his time. Back for Blazak. Now Coyne again. They play catch. Coyne looks for options. Now he shoots. That was blocked. Tomaszewski got a stick on it. Nice keep in by Blazak. Puck goes in the air. Serra takes it away. Too far out of reach from Healy, but he's off to the races as both teams get a change.
That was a good chance. Tucker Healy almost got that pass on a break there. He would have been in a foot race with Eddie Coyne. Now Tucker plays this back out to center.
Givorowski will leave it for McKeach. One of the Rider goal scorers. 30 seconds for the Bronx man advantage. Fabiani cradles it, gets it into the neutral zone. Coyne still on the ice, a saucer pass for Evan. They get it down the length of the ice. And this will be icing.
It's an important icing. Eddie Coyne's been out there for nearly 2 minutes. He's out there for a minute 42 right now. It's a long shift, and now he can't change after that icing. Sure, he's used to being double shifted, but still, see if the Terps can take advantage of this offensive draw.
18 seconds for number 18 in the box. Healy wins the faceoff. This is Serra. His shot. Rebound attempt by Healy, and Givorowski will cover. It went off Suker. Healy with the second attempt, but no trouble.
Max Noonan was loading up for that one-timer on the far side. Andre Serra looked at him, but McKeach was in perfect position to cut off that pass. So Andre Serra smartly just put that one on net. Tucker Healy almost banged home that rebound.
Coach Smith talking with Travis Duchesne on the bench. It's nice being behind the bench with glass behind instead of a wall. You get to see just the reactions.
It's different from what we're used to.
If they're loud enough, we could hear them. It's not like Rockville where the penalty boxes are right below us.
We could hear everything.
Heard every single
on Tuesday.
word.
And I believe the stream heard some stuff too.
Probably. Oh, they definitely did.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they told us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sarah, Healy, and now Newnham. 2.5 minutes into the second period. Teskey's out of the box. Ryder plays it off the glass. Healy behind Adams.
Terps need to change. They have 3 defensemen out there right now.
Kenna, now Padula. Tomaszewski gets it out. This is Newnham over the red line. Terps are outnumbered as they get a change. Healy shoots. That was blocked by Padula. Goes high. Newnham back to the blue line for Craven. Another shot was blocked. Healy leaves it for Wilson. Now Newnham trying to kick it in. Score! Are they calling it a goal?
I believe they are.
It's a goal. Tie game.
Who else but 19 found himself right in front of the net? It was Tucker Healy to Chase Wilson. Good job by number 13, Chase Wilson, to settle that puck down, feed it to the front, and then Max Newnham had his stick tied up, almost kicked the puck in, but was able to get his stick untied and potted home, and this is a tie game, 2-2.
Yeah, that's why they almost waved it off, because it looked like he was going to kick it in.
Yeah.
It hit the post and stopped on the goal line, and then Newnham was able to get a stick on it. Great opportunity for the Terps there, as there's a shot by Craven. Rebound was available, but now Givorowski is able to cover.
Couple really good zone entries from the Terps, generating good offensive chances. This is what they need to continue to do. Shots are currently 15-11 in favor of the Bronx.
So the Maryland first line continues to produce. Drake got the first goal. He's usually the one getting the assists, and Newnham doing what he does best.
It was a little mismatching of lines there. You had Tucker Healy from the second line, Chase Wilson from the third line, and Max Newnham from the first line. But it doesn't matter. They make it work.
Craven gets toward Givorowski, centering feed for Warner. It's loose. Now Craven taps it, and it goes wide, and the net comes off. Here we have some shoving.
Immediately, the ref pointed for the face-off to be out at center as Craven still throwing punches there in the corner with, it looks like, McQuiggan.
McQuiggan new to the team this semester. He's a big kid, 6'3".
And Caleb Craven is off the ice right now. McQuiggan heads to the box. But it looks like Caleb Craven's heading to the locker room. This is exactly what the Terps do not need right now.
Craven took 3 penalties in 1 period on Tuesday night. While we do talk about the Newnham goal, his 37th of the year, he broke his own record for Maryland points and goals record in a season.
And look out here, Caleb Craven coming back on the ice.
Talk about another goal record holder, Wayne Gretzky of the NHL. Me and Wayne Gretzky actually have one thing in common. Both of us still cut the crust off of our PB&J sandwiches.
Isn't that fascinating, Matt?
You know, we also talk about the Wi-Fi connection. We're going to apologize one more time for that, but the Wi-Fi at this rink is about as useful as a screen door in a submarine. So, we're back. Submarine's been fixed.
Yeah. So Caleb Craven and McQuiggan will sit. Not sure for how long yet. Still 16 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock as they try to sort out these penalties. A 2-minute goes up on the board for McQuiggan.
Yeah, I think the sleepy elephant has woken up. As always, we try to keep things light on the Maryland Hockey Network as we get things sorted out.
Yeah, when the Wi-Fi doesn't work, we just have to make ourselves laugh, that's all.
These announcers are absolutely brutal. You're probably the only person that's ever said that, so thank you. No offense taken.
We're just having a good time, that's all.
All art is in vain when an angel splurges on it.
Yes, that.
Oh, man. Offensive zone draw for the Terps. So Craven will just sit in the box. Maryland wins the faceoff. This is Teskey at the blue line. Tomaszewski back for Newnham. He shoots. Teskey, excuse me, not Newnham. Now it's Newnham in the corner. Padula is able to clear it.
A little bit of a different look there for that Terps power play. Daniel Tomaszewski, the defenseman, standing in that bumper position right in the middle of the ice. Look for him to try and get that puck right in the middle of the slot.
Healy. Roush went down. He lost a glove, and now he takes off his other glove, and they're going to blow a whistle. Took off his helmet, too.
And his, looks like his left arm is kind of just hanging.
Suker skated over to him, asked if he was okay. Roush nodded his head, and they're going to take him off the ice as Padula grabs his gloves and helmet.
Hate to see that reaction when a player takes off his equipment. Just hope Roush is all right. He's going to take a seat right next to the door.
Padula hands him his stuff. So we'll monitor Roush.
Hopefully there's someone here who can take a look at him. Make sure he's okay.
There's got to be a trainer somewhere, but so far nobody's there. Either way, another offensive zone draw for the Terps. 15:32 left in the second. And another minute and 12 seconds for the rider penalty. There's Sarah a drive that was blocked up high and caught by Suker.
Yeah, that one hit him square in the chest and he caught it. Terps look to get right back in.
Givorowski playing the puck. Kravitsky, oh, it was loose. Duchesne steps in, but taken to safety by Cercio. Cercio still with it, tries getting toward Adams. Fabiani, a nice play with the help of Sarah. Jake Bennett, oh, it was redirected by Cercio. Adams quickly closing the 5-hole, and he'll cover.
Yeah, it was a dangerous tip right in front. As it was redirected, that shot was going wide, and Adams had to react as it was redirected right towards the 5-hole. He was able to close the legs and keep that out of the net. We stay tied. 30 seconds left on the 2-minute minor penalty to McQuiggan.
Schneider and Wilson taking the face off. This is Daniel Tomaszewski, who was presented a scholarship by ACC Commissioner Mike Wally tonight and on the Maryland Senior Night. Academic athlete.
Chevy does it all.
Also played in the Europe trip. Body with the puck, they lose it. Body and Tomaszewski both didn't know where it was. Chevy up, this is Jason Steinberg. His shot, saved with the right pad of Givorowski. Played around for Padula. And this is going to be an icing on Ryder.
That 2-minute went off the board, but McQuiggan's still in the box. But we're back at even strength, so I'm assuming it was a 2-minute plus a 10-minute misconduct.
I think McQuiggan and Craven are the ones in there, but
someone was
Ryder
serving.
had another, I think it was Yeoman.
someone serving that too. So we're back at even strength, but Craven and McQuiggan still sit.
It looked like it was number 3, which is Liam Yeoman in the box. I think I saw 3 on his jersey. But he's back on the bench. Shots are 17-15 in favor of Ryder. Played by Schneider. And now Marin centering feed, and they score! It's Cercio, his second of the game. And he makes it 3-2 Bronx.
Unfortunately, the Terps just get caught puck watching a little bit. Both defensemen were facing towards this near corner. It was Teskey and Fabiani, and Cercio just sneaks in behind them. And he's able to pot it home on Patrick Adams, and the Bronx retake the lead. It's 3-2. In your defensive zone, your head just has to be on a swivel constantly. That time Cercio snuck behind the defense, and he's not going to miss from right in front.
Drake with the puck. Tried getting it for Kravitsky. So Cercio from Philadelphia. His second of the game. Now it's Newnham. He looks to tie it up again. His pass back for Drake, taken by Cercio himself. It's a 3-on-3. Cercio still with it. He shoots. Adam couldn't get the rebound. And now it's Jake Bennert. Sarah. Drake. He ladles it towards center ice. He was looking for Newnham. Now it's McDermott, a shot. Another rebound was there. And Kravitsky gets it out.
Adams thought he put that one into the corner, but it kind of stuck under his pad. Got lucky there that that one was poked away.
Adams plays it for Tomaszewski now. He'll wrap it around the boards. Another weird bounce off the stanchions. Thrown on goal. Bronx are buzzing right now.
Yeah, Terps just can't get it out of their own defensive zone.
12 minutes left in the second. Ryder leads 3-2. Padula down the ice, and that'll be icing. And they just open the doors to bring the shovels, but they shouldn't do that after an icing. You can't take the media timeout after an icing, so they're going to close the door.
They'll have to wait till the next whistle.
You can't do it after an icing, after a goal, or during a penalty. At least in the NHL. You'd assume they'd keep it the same here. Teskey winds up. It was redirected wide.
That was close. Tucker Healy got a stick on that one. Look out here.
Here's Duchesne driving toward the net.
Penalty upcoming. This is against the Bronx. It's going to be a hook. Travis Duchesne drew it.
So Teskey controls. Important in the ACHA. If you get the goal in the delayed call, you still get the power play after.
Yeah, these delayed penalty moments are huge, but they'll blow the whistle. It's actually a slash is going to be the call. And now looks like we will step aside for a TV timeout.
That appears to be the case. We'll be back, folks. And we are back. Maryland power play coming up. Newnham, Healy, Teskey, Tomaszewski, and Drake. Coyne, Bennert, Suker, and Schneider are your Rider penalty killers. 11:18 on the clock. Shots are 21-15 Rider. Maryland trails 2-3.
This power play has to run through Max Newnham. Got to try and find him an open shooting lane there on that right side.
Down low, it's Healy. Drake, one of the goal scorers, intercepted by Schneider, and the Bronx take it away. This is a 2-on-1. Drake hustles back to make it a 2-on-2. Pass across, and they score. It's a shorthanded goal, and it's DJ Suker.
Trevor Drake tried to pass that one back to the defenseman. I believe it was Teskey at the point, and it kind of just rolled off his stick. A good play there by Cole Schneider, recognizing that, pressuring Drake, and the other way they went. And Schneider with the pass over to Suker, and he had a wide open net to put it into. 4-2 the score. And those shorties are devastating ones to give up.
Coyne's able to get it clear. Adams will play it for Teskey.
Look out. Oh, my goodness.
Suker's glove went flying.
That thing went 10 feet in the air.
Now it's Newnham. He shoots. That one rips wide.
What a release there by Newnham, dragging that into his body and firing it just high and wide.
Now Sarah controls the blue line. A minute left in the Maryland power play. It's Kusumano in the box. Healy circles around. I think Maryland's going to start shooting. This is Newnham, and Givarowski looked behind him for a moment, but now he'll cover.
That's a huge save there from Trevor Givarowski. Max Newnham with a point-blank opportunity, and you don't see him miss those very often. As Suker will head out to grab his glove. I still can't believe how high that went.
Yeah, that's
that was
crazy.
Unbelievable.
He lost his mouth guard, then he picked it up and threw it back on the ice.
Yeah, I believe he ran into. Oh yeah, the mouth guard's still out there. Wonder if he realized maybe that wasn't his.
I don't know.
It could have been Trevor's.
It's a weird collision.
It really was. About halfway through the second period, 50 seconds left on this Maryland power play.
Sarah a shot, gloved by Givarowski. The rebound went just wide by Duchesne. Ryder tries to get it down, but it hit Warner. Kravitsky with it. Now Warner in the bumper. Kravitsky was there, and Ryder's able to get it out. That was McKeach.
Just a couple moments ago, that was a really good shot from Andre Serra. Unfortunately, the Terps just couldn't get enough traffic to the front. A good job by the Bronx to box out and let Givarowski see that shot the whole way in.
Padula into the corner. 15 seconds for Kusumano in the box. McQuiggan also gets ready, gets his helmet back on. Craven sits. Sarah with it. Kusumano out of the box. It's 5-on-5. Sarah a centering feed. Warner drove toward the net, and the Bronx get it clear.
It's a really good idea there from Andre Serra. A good shift from him. Blake Warner just couldn't put that one in.
TJ Evan. Now Steinberg. Steinberg. Now Wilson a shot. Couldn't get anything on it. Steinberg a wraparound try, and Givarowski made the save. Now Coyne. Padula wanted a penalty. We play on. 8.5 left in the second. Cercio. Adams makes the save on that shot. It was low, and now he'll get a glove on it.
It's a back and forth period. Chances are going up and down. Both ends getting good shots on net. So far, it's been the Bronx who've been able to capitalize in this period.
Well, earlier today at the 11 a.m. game, it was Penn State versus Rowan. Penn State took a 1-0 lead. It was scoreless for a while. Rowan tied it with about 3.5 minutes left, and they won in overtime.
That was a really fun game we got to watch just before this one.
So Rowan advances to the semifinals. They'll play the winner of North Carolina and Wilmington. That game is coming up after the break at 7:30. Then at 10:15, it's NC State versus Virginia Tech. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game.
Terps want a penalty. They're going to get it. Look out, some pushing and shoving right in front of the Terps bench. But it looks like the Terps are going to go to the power play again.
Marin yells at the Maryland bench.
The Terps need to capitalize on these power play opportunities. And for the Bronx, just too many penalties. Need to stay out of the box. See if the Terps can work this around. Still some talking between Cercio and Newnham.
Maryland gets its first unit on. Gave up the shorthanded goal in their last power play. Got to cash in here. If you want to get back into this game.
It's a 5-minute.
Wow.
They've put a 5-minute penalty up on the board for Mark Marin.
Huge chance.
So this is an absolutely golden chance for the Terps. They can score as many times as they want, and the power play won't end.
Newnham on goal right away. Just 5 seconds in. Givorowski will cover.
Cross-checking, and it's a major.
Newnham controls. Makes a move past Pape, but now Pape gets the puck. It's another 2-on-2. That shot goes wide.
Terps got to go here. They have numbers behind them.
Here's Tomaszewski. Across for Healy. He shoots. Low pad save by Givorowski. Trying to get it out past Teske.
It was a good shot there from Tucker Healy. He usually likes to go high, but that time he kept that one low. It almost tricked Givorowski, but he was able to get the pad down.
Drake. Now Healy. This is Serra. Back for Drake. Serra again. Couldn't get through as it hit Bennert. Now Tomaszewski. Now it's Newnham. Back for Chevy. Healy in the bumper. Kravitsky retreats to the blue line. Newnham has the puck again. Goes below the goal line. Newnham had Healy, and now Tomaszewski centering feed off the right pad of Givorowski. Puck stays in the zone as it flicks across. Now it's Healy below the goal line again. 3.5 minutes of power play time. This is Newnham. Makes a move, and he was denied by Schneider.
Newnham's got to find a way to just get that one off. Tried to make too many moves, and Schneider was able to get a stick on it. Good chance, though, for the Terps.
Now Serra weaves past Cercio. Padula is checked hard by Warner, and that puck will go out of play.
See where the faceoff goes after that one. I believe it's going to come out to neutral ice. As that puck came up into the stands off the stick of a Maryland Terrapin.
That puck might be mine.
Yeah, we might have to go grab that.
It's got the ACC logo on it.
Yeah, we need that.
Add that to the collection.
Yeah, for sure.
Givorowski will play it. Adams thought about getting it, but now he'll leave it for Fabiani.
Down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds on this power play for the Terps.
I think they got to start firing the puck a little bit more. Playing it around was Kravitsky. Now Teske. Kravitsky across for Fabiani. Bronx are able to get it out at the red lines controlled. Kravitsky now. Warner drops it for Duchesne. Now Kravitsky couldn't get the shot off. Fabiani with it. This is Serra. Pass back for Fabiani. Duchesne. 2 minutes to go in the power play. His shot goes wide. And Padula is able to get a clear. Goes out of play. Faceoff should stay in the offensive zone for Maryland.
In the NHL, that's a penalty, but I don't believe there is a delay of game penalty in the ACC.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times.
Yeah.
Newnham absolutely ripped it off the ceiling.
Yeah, true.
It went through the ceiling, actually.
Yeah, it's still in the ceiling.
If you're at the Rockville Ice Arena anytime soon,
check the ceiling for some pucks.
Yeah. It's from number 19, the Maryland goal record holder. Healy gets tripped up. Gloved by Newnham. Now it's Drake. His shot is blocked by Bennett. Serra. Now Tomaszewski. Healy. Now it's Drake. Bouncing puck. And Ryder with another clear. Teske controls behind Adams. Nothing to show for on the 5-minute power play. So far, 1 minute to go on it, and 4 minutes to go in the period.
Terps just can't figure out a way to enter the zone cleanly with possession.
Another puck goes out of play. It's caught by Evan on the Ryder bench.
Credit the Bronx. That is just really good pressure on the penalty kill, forcing the Terps into bad decisions as Craven is out of the box.
Kravitsky and Pape. Padula plays it for McDermott. He'll punch it off the glass. Now Serra. Serra still with it. Blazak.
And this penalty kill forecheck for the Bronx is just too much for the Terps. They just can't seem to connect on these 5-10-foot passes.
Padula plays it around, out of the zone, another clear. Marin's on his feet. So no goals for Maryland in the 5-minute man advantage. Score remains 4-2.
Look out here.
This is a 3-on-1. Suker. And there's a shot. Big save by Adams. Wraparound try. Still it's loose. Craven was there. Another try goes wide. This is Marin fresh out of the box.
Adams doesn't have a stick.
Padula shot off the mark, and Duchesne gets it out. Adams retrieves his stick.
Great work by Patrick Adams in goal there. Not getting too far out of his crease.
This is Schneider with it. Back to the blue line. Padula winds up, redirected, and that one stays in play. Cercio with it. He circles around. McDermott gains ground, shoots. Adams doesn't know where it is. They fight for it, and it goes wide. Body goes down and loses his stick. Picks it up. Padula with the puck again. Adams, another pad save, and it goes to the neutral zone.
Terps need to change badly. Travis Duchesne huffing and puffing to the bench.
Body. Now Padula. This is Coyne. Teske. And now that was Dishner who punched it in. Bennett with it. Pass ahead. It's on goal, so Adams will have to cover. So 1:11 left in the second period.
Right now, the Terps are just letting too much get behind them. And they'll have to make some adjustments. Too many odd man rushes in the last few minutes. Patrick Adams has stood tall. You got to make sure you keep everything in front of you. As the Bronx now increase their lead on the shot board, it's 26-18 in favor of Ryder.
Quick shot by Newnham, save with Givarowski. Newnham passed back, but it's taken over by Pape. Gloved by Craven, dangerous play. This is Evan, down to the final minute. Sarah. Blazak. Hugged by Craven, and Adams will cover with the glove.
And TJ Evan was standing all by himself in front. Luckily, he wasn't able to stop that and get another chance. It went right to Patrick Adams, but again, Terps defense just losing sight of the Bronx forwards that got behind them. They got lucky that they didn't get scored on right there.
Meanwhile, Roush is still sitting on the chair right behind the glass.
He's got his equipment off.
There's a couple trainers with him.
He still looks uncomfortable, that left shoulder.
They brought the stretcher out there because they probably have some supplies sitting on the stretcher.
Yeah.
They could use. Did look like an arm injury.
Yeah, that left arm was just dangling there when he was going off the ice. That one narrowly missed there from Tucker Healy.
5 seconds left. Healy centering feed, Duchesne, and that one goes just wide. And the period ends.
Oh boy, that was close. How big would that one would have been? Right at the buzzer. Travis Duchesne just fires it wide. A tough period for the Terps, but still 20 minutes to play. They'll head to the locker room and look to regroup.
So third period coming up, we will step aside here on the Maryland Hockey Network.
sweet. You can come up here if you want.
Welcome back. Start of the third period. Matt Fusillo and Andrew Rich here on the Maryland Hockey Network with Andrew McMenamin, who just joined the booth. Ryder leads 4-2, and we're underway to start the third.
And Matt, for the Terps, this period is everything you have. You empty the tank completely, and already the Bronx are on the board.
Ryder makes it 5-2, 12 seconds into the third.
I was going to say something useful, but, I mean,
it's going to be Blazak.
And not the start you want to this period, obviously, but it doesn't change. It shouldn't change, at least, the effort level that the Terps are going to give in this period. Everything you have, you empty the tank completely, as this could be the last period of your season.
This is Sarah. Another dangerous pass, but the Terps keep it in. Dishner's shot, saved by Givarowski. Pass ahead for Blazak, the goal scorer.
That was a beautiful shot by Blazak. Patrick Adams went down. Blazak went up, and the short side roof job makes this a 5-2 game.
Tomaszewski.
Just offside there at the line.
They'll have the face-off right in front of the Ryder bench.
And during that intermission, we saw Justin Roush, being taken away on the stretcher. And just want to send our thoughts to him and make sure he's all right, and hopefully he can make a speedy recovery.
This is going to be a penalty. We'll see who's going to the box. There's a big tie-up right in between the benches.
It's going to be Trevor Drake going to the box.
Don't see that often, only when he's serving a too-many-men penalty.
Yeah. Not sure what the call was. Is that a boarding call? Roughing. So roughing on Trevor Drake just over a minute into this period will put the Bronx back on the power play.
There's also a Ryder player in the box.
Oh,
it's going to be 4-on-4?
Yeah, it looks like we're even up. I'm not sure who that is in the box. Just trying to see who isn't on the bench.
It's Ryan Kenna.
Kenna in the box, yep.
A little bit of delay getting him to the box. Trevor went way earlier. So we'll skate 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Ryder leads in shots, 28-21. Offensive zone entry by Sturcio is denied by Teske, and now it's controlled by Coyne. Tomaszewski with it. Back for Teske. Now Chevy again. Still with the puck, Daniel Tomaszewski. He'll play it on goal, gloved by Givarowski, and he leaves for Coyne. Here come the Bronx. There's a shot, saved by Adams. Rebound was there, but Healy got it out. Now Coyne still with it. Bouncing puck over the stick of McKeach. Here come the Terps.
Gotta hurry.
Healy's off to the races. Tries to take it around, but now he circles. Denied by McKeach. Healy with the puck again. He'll take it into the neutral zone. Here's Newnham. Max Newnham into the offensive zone. He was outnumbered. Lost the puck. Healy is back on it. Dances past Schneider. Coyne goes after him. Now Padula out of the zone.
They wave off icing.
No icing. Fabiani on it now.
Wonder if Travis Duchesne got a piece of it. They're on the far wall.
Both players out of the box. Drake and Kenna. This is full strength. Goes off of Beganowski. And now this is Pape. McDermott. This is Bennert. Blazak. Here's Duchesne. Tomaszewski for the Terps. And that puck will go out of play.
I mean, the way this game started, it looked like the Terps were going to be in this one right till the end. I thought they had the better start. They came out quicker, and they got on the board first. But unfortunately, just a couple too many mistakes on defense, too many odd man rushes, and they find themselves down 3 here in the third period.
This is Yeoman. He plays it around the boards. Beganowski, the Maryland captain.
Icing there. This will come back into the Terps defensive zone.
Puck at center ice by Coyne. Around the boards again. Now Teske back around the other way. Coyne on it again. Padula at the red line. Punches it right back into the Maryland zone. 15 minutes to work with. Ryder leads 5-2.
Just feels like the urgency from the Terps just isn't there right now. I understand you're down 3 here in the third, but there's still time to try to make this a game.
Lachlan Joyce. There's a shot that hit the post.
That was close. Just caught the side of the post there.
Mohan, Facciano, fourth line, getting some good looks.
Penalty upcoming. It's going to be against McQuiggan again.
Yeah, he'll sit.
I believe a slash was the call. And for the Terps, this is as close as it gets to a must score here on this power play.
Yeah. It's definitely possible. I mean, they laughed at Armstrong when he said he was going to the moon. Maryland wins the faceoff. Teske with it. And it goes into the neutral zone. Here's Newnham. Healy with it again. Already 30 seconds have elapsed in the power play. And Ryder's able to get a clear.
This penalty kill for Ryder is just so aggressive. The Terps are really struggling to get clean zone entries. As soon as the Terps hit the offensive blue line, they are met by multiple Broncs.
Givorowski gloves the puck, and he hands it over to Coyne, who will get it out. Duchesne at the red line. Drop pass for Craven. This is Newnham. Intercepted by McKeach and fired right back down the ice.
I think what the Terps need to do is try and come through the neutral zone with speed, hit the red line, dump it deep, and get on the forecheck. You got Blake Warner out there, a big body. Craven tries it. See if Warner can get there. Now you have possession.
At the blue line, Newnham. He shoots through traffic, and Givorowski makes the save. No rebound.
It's a much better zone entry there, though. Craven dumped it. Warner was the first one there. He was able to get it up to Newnham for that shot. Just couldn't get any traffic to the front. So everything needs to come together for the Terps. They need the zone entry. They need to establish possession, get bodies to the front, get shots on net. Everything has to work together to get back in this game.
Down the ice, Adams for Fabiani. Craven for Warner. He's back into the offensive zone. Takes it behind goal. Pass across, denied by Blazak. This is Duchesne. Craven. Now Fabiani. McDermott was there. And McQuiggan's out of the box. This could be a 4-on-1.
Oh, my goodness.
Blazak. Now McQuiggan, and he loses his footing. Another try. Adams didn't see it, but he made the save.
Adams was looking the other way and still made that save. And the Terps just got caught not paying attention there as McQuiggan came out of the box. Ideally, you want to have another forward high there in the in the offensive zone to prevent that odd man rush. It was a 4-on-1 for the Bronx, that back the other way. Just rolled off the stick of McQuiggan. So now with 12:11 on the clock here in the third period, it's a defensive zone draw for the Terps.
And is this going to be a timeout?
No, I believe since the Bronx are the home team, they do have the last change.
Oh, that's right.
So they just looks like they're trying to get the matchup they want. So they're going to go with that top unit, Pape, Schneider, Blazak, Coyne, and McDermott. And is Matt Kravitsky going to the box here? I can't tell what.
The Maryland door is open, and they do have 4 skaters. Well, including Kravitsky, it's 5. Coach Smith doesn't like it.
Yeah, it looks like Kravitsky's going to head to the box here. I'm not sure what happened. I really didn't see it. But the Bronx will go back to the power play.
So Kravitsky in the box. We saw Drake and Kravitsky both take penalties. You don't see either of those very often.
Yeah. So we'll play 5-on-4 here. It's Beganowski, Duchesne, Craven, and Sarah.
Sometimes you got to shake it off.
Sometimes, yeah. That's all you can do.
Brought to you by Taylor Swift. That shot goes wide. 12 minutes left in the third. Maryland's going to need 3 to get back into it. There's Pape, a drive. That was blocked by Craven. Pape, another try. Adams made the save. This is Coyne, and another save by Adams.
Great save there by Patrick Adams. Fought that one off with his face, I believe.
Coyne, he controls. So good at being patient.
Yeah, that really is the motto of this Bronx power play, is patience and puck movement.
Coyne gets checked by Beganowski.
Good clean hit there by Patrick Beganowski.
Coyne again. Back on his feet, he shoots. That caught Adams up high.
That's when Eddie Coyne is so dangerous. When you see him walk the blue line with his head up the whole way, looking for that shooting lane. He just tried to feather that one through. he doesn't always put all the power on his shots, but he kind of just feathers it in where he sees an opening. That's what makes this power play so dangerous.
Here's Suker. Adams will glove it. Tomaszewski out. Too far from Healy. 25 seconds for Kravitsky in the box. This is Padula. It's gloved by Healy, a giveaway. He's got Newnham. Healy will just play it back. Newnham is frustrated.
Yeah, Newnham was driving towards the net there. Tucker would have had to force that one through. Don't know if it would have gotten there, but obviously the frustration starting to mount for the Terps.
Happened on the 4-on-4 too. Maryland took it out of the zone and Newnham was not happy. Tomaszewski's wrapped up by McKeach. McKeach goes down. Under 10 minutes to go in regulation. Healy. Padula. And now Marin. This is Body. Steinberg. Newnham. Behind goal, Coyne, and now Bennert. Body controls the blue line. This is off the skate of Bennert. This will be icing on the Bronx. Alle Kunst ist umsonst, wenn ein Engel ihr Geld ausgibt. For all of you German speakers at home, that is the theme for today. Thank you.
That was read beautifully, but
Dishner. Now Craven. Unchained today.
Unchained is an understatement.
But there's still 9 minutes.
There is 9 minutes.
There might be time for more.
Always time for more shenanigans.
Dishner goes down. Now Coyne. Craven. 7 for Red. He regains possession of the puck and circles around. Now it's Body. Ryder doing its best to just kill off time. If they hold on for the win, they will play the winner of Virginia Tech and NC State. They play at 10:15 tonight. And at 7:30, it's UNC versus UNC Wilmington.
Both of those are going to be really entertaining games. Those are 4 really good teams that the Terps have seen all of them this year. It'll be fun to watch.
Season series between Maryland and Ryder. Maryland, well, it was Ryder who won earlier in the year against Maryland. And that was a big win. That was 11-4 back on October 13th. And then when Maryland visited Ryder, the Terps won in overtime thanks to Max Newnham.
Yep.
That was 3-2 on Ryder's Military Appreciation Night. So they split the season series with the away team winning both of them.
And that win was such a huge statement win for this team. Brought so much confidence to the locker room. I remember that was a fun bus ride home. As we hit the TV timeout.
We'll take a break here on the Maryland Hockey Network. For the next minute and a half, we'll be back. TV timeout just about done. Face-off will be to the right of Patrick Adams. Face-off is won by the Bronx, but it goes out into their own zone. Padula is on it. 7 minutes left in regulation. The Bronx are on top 5-2, and they lead in shots 33-24 as that shot goes high. DJ Suker with it. Now it's Teskey. Pass for Drake. Gloved at center ice by Schneider. He gives it to Padula. One of the Maryland players is shaken up. That's Kravitsky. And he's going to hobble to the bench.
Yeah, I believe he took that shot off the skate. That always really, really hurts.
Adams goes down. Terps get it out. Kravitsky takes a seat on the bench. He's clearly shaken up.
Yeah, I hope he's all right. There really is zero padding on the skates to block a shot with, let alone a slap shot.
Here's Duchesne. He shoots, and that was redirected. It goes out of play.
Sometimes in the NHL, you'll see players wear those plastic skate guards on their feet for that exact purpose, to try and tame any pain that would come from blocking a shot off your foot. As Kravitsky stands on the bench, he looks to be okay.
Healy wins the face-off. This is Craven. His shot is blocked by Evan. Here's Sarah. 5.5 minutes left in regulation. Puck goes wide of the net. Beganowski's after it. Craven plays. Craven's shooting attempt went off the glass on the other side. Duchesne gets there first. Body keeps it in. Down low. This is Healy. Denied by Evan. Plays it with his glove after losing his stick. And Body loses the puck at the blue line. Here's Blazak, one of the Rider goal scorers. Pass for Cusimano, saved by Adams, and it's in. It's an own goal.
That just about sums up this game for the Terps. It's a tough break for James Body. Obviously, he wasn't trying to do that. That puck just bounced right off of Patrick Adams, and as Body was trying to come back to play defense, just went off his skate, or maybe his stick and in. And it's just tough. Tough to watch that.
It's going to be Cusimano's goal. Got to give it to someone, so they'll give it to number 2. This is Steinberg. 4.5 minutes remain. Puck is fired in by the Bronx. Now Tomaszewski with it. He gives to Warner. Saved by Givorowski. And no rebound. I think this would be an appropriate time to begin some thank yous from myself. This, assuming the game stays this way, as there's 4:17 left on the clock. This will be the last time that I will be calling a Maryland game. So, wanted to thank you everyone for the support over the last 3 seasons. To specifically Coach Carter and Coach Smith for bringing me on as a sophomore. I know there's no season my freshman year, and I was so excited to be with the team. They were looking for someone to do a few 15 to 20 articles, come to most of the home games, maybe do some social media. That was it. But I joined the team. There was nobody doing this before me, so I realized that there was a lot of potential to take over and really create a media team. Got Andrew here, got a bunch of people, and it's been a fun ride. So thank you to the coaches. Thank you to all the players, especially Liam Eden, making it so welcoming. Everyone really made it a great time, and it's been fun.
Absolutely. And Matt, I don't know if you'll ever know how much you have meant to this Terps hockey program and the team and to me and just everything that goes on here. You've had a hand in all of it, and I thank you for giving me the opportunity to come be a part of this and learn from you. And I have big shoes to fill next year, and I hope I can do half the job you've done. And it's been awesome to watch you do your thing, and yeah. Pretty special.
Here is Cercio on Adams. That shot went wide. Not sure if it hit anyone. For those that don't know, Andrew is a junior, so he'll be taking over on the play-by-play next year. So we are in good hands.
I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll keep growing the team as we did from last year to this year, or as Matt and Benji and Ethan and everyone who was here before me did a good job to probably triple the size of the team this year, adding Brandon and Anna and Nadia. And we'll look to do that again, bring on some new faces next year, and keep growing what you've built.
I think I've learned so much over the last few years, but one of the biggest takeaways that I'll always cherish is that the hockey community and really the Maryland hockey community is just incredible. All the parents and families and everyone that you communicate with, it's really close-knit. So many memories with the team, the players, the parents, the coaches, everyone.
I've only been here 1 year, and everyone I've met has been so kind and so gracious and welcoming. And I can't thank everyone enough for that, and for you bringing me on. I don't know, did we ever tell that story on here?
Would you like to share?
I would love to share.
I think it's better from your perspective.
Yeah. So I saw the original application for this position on the journalism listserv. I'm a journalism student, so I saw that the Maryland hockey team was looking for journalism students to help out, and immediately I texted my parents. I was like, I have to do this. This sounds like a perfect opportunity for me. So I applied, and Matt sent me an email. We got an interview, and the interview went great, I thought, and Matt was an awesome interviewer and asked some good questions, and I tried to do my best to display my interest in this job and in the Maryland Hockey Network. And then it was probably a week after the interview, I was actually with a couple of my buddies taking a tour of the Capitol building, and I was standing in the Capitol Rotunda, and I got a call from Matt Fusillo. And I answered the phone, and I said, "Hey, Matt, what's up?" And he goes, "Hey, Andrew, just wanted to let you know we really appreciated your application and your interview, but we've decided to go with some other people that we felt would just better fit the team." And obviously I was upset, but I understood, and then a couple seconds later Matt goes, "Nah, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the team." So it was a great introduction, and I knew I was going to be a part of a close-knit group and a good family here, and I was right. So
had to prank you.
Oh, it was so funny.
Because we knew you were in.
Yeah.
I knew during the interview, I was like, this guy's on board. So I was with Benji in person. We were kind of talking about filling our staff. And I was like, should I just call Andrew right now and just tell him he didn't get the job, even though he did? And Benji was like, oh, you can't do that. It's cruel. And I was like, too bad. I'm calling him.
It was funny. I enjoyed it. I knew right away the environment I was stepping into, and I knew I was going to fit right in. And my favorite thing I've been able to be a part of in college has been this team and this network. And I've learned so much, and I plan to learn a lot more next year and just keep getting better with all that Matt has taught me, and Benji and Ethan have taught me.
1:39 left on the clock. Ryder gets the face-off after Adams made a cover.
Don't mean to get too sentimental here, but
Yeah.
it's been a great year.
Wanted to make sure to reflect and say some thank yous. So appreciate everyone for tuning in, and thank you to everyone watching for being with us all year.
Absolutely.
In the last few years. Maryland Hockey Network, we're in our 3rd year.
Yeah.
So it's crazy that.
And the viewership's been awesome this year, and
Yeah.
no matter where we go and no matter what the setup looks like, no matter the camera angle, you guys have always been tuning in, which means a lot to us as Ryder puts another one on the board.
It's Cercio, and it's a hat trick. He makes it 7-2. So Dominic Cercio, his 3rd of the game, with 61 seconds left.
Not sure what the assists were on that one, if Suker got the assist, but nevertheless, 6-2 the score now, or 7-2, excuse me.
So one more time, the Bronx will advance to play the winner of NC State and Virginia Tech. That'll be at 10:15, but not until UNC and Wilmington play at 7:30. Semifinals tomorrow at 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. And then on Sunday, the finals at 12 p.m. Super Bowl Sunday as well.
Yeah, those are going to be awesome games, so I recommend tuning in and watching those. Those are going to be fun games to watch.
Newnham a shot, that's gloved. You shared that story. I got a story to share. 2 stories, actually. One, more people actually know. On our trip to Wilmington, when our bus was literally smoking and we had to stop in Southern Virginia, we were stranded for about 5 hours. That was an interesting story, to say the least. We went straight to the rink. And then my first ever game, actually, in Maryland, I wasn't even broadcasting because Maryland Hockey Network wasn't even created yet.
Yeah.
It was against Delaware. James Witherite was there, and so was Mark McClure. That was the first night I met Mark. Maryland lost. They only played 2 periods. They got shut out. A pane of glass broke.
Oh, my goodness.
And they just decided to call the game after 40 minutes.
I did not know that. That's a crazy story.
Here's Bennert, and he scores with 7 seconds left. He makes it 8-2.
And we knew coming into this game that the Terps have seen Ryder enough this year and over the past couple years. We knew this was going to be a tough one. Obviously, the number 1 seed in the tournament, the Ryder Bronx. And they're just such a well-coached, perfectly. They just play their systems perfectly, and they put on a display tonight. Although the Terps kept it close on the shot clock, or on the shot board, I should say. 37-32 in favor of the Bronx, but just not enough on the scoreboard.
3 seconds. And that is it. The Ryder Bronx advance to the ACC semifinals. And for the Maryland Terrapins, their season is officially over.
And it's been a great year, and a huge shout out to all the seniors moving on. Travis Duchesne, Max Newnham, Matt Kravitsky, Patrick Beganowski, Henry Pelletier. Who am I missing? Jason Steinberg, Trevor Drake. It's been so fun to watch these guys play all year, and we wish them the best moving forward, as they've meant more than anyone could know to this organization and this team, and to see the hugs going on.
We reflect on the Maryland season as a whole. They did have some ups and downs. There's no denying that.
Yeah.
Had some tough losses, but also some big wins.
But I think, at least from what I've seen, on the bus and going on trips at dinners and everything, this is one of the most tightly knit groups of players that I've got the chance to be around, and so many good guys on this team, and a lot of them are graduating and a lot of them are returning, and Yeah, it's been fun to watch all year, and huge shout out to all those guys moving on.
Handshake line just about to end. And for Ryder, I mean, they're always a really tough team.
Yeah, absolutely.
They had a 10-game winning streak. They lost opening night, then after that, the 10-game winning streak started, and they've beaten some good teams as well.
Yeah.
Beat Maryland last year in the conference championship. Beat Maryland in the playoffs the year before, too. Some of the Maryland seniors hug. Certainly sad for
Yeah,
the team,
absolutely.
particularly those graduating, but it's kind of what you sign up for. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Today happened to be a tough loss.
I think the Terps put up a respectable effort, though, in this one. They never gave up, and it's just a tough way to end for those guys graduating. But we will be back. We will be back, for sure.
Yeah, and you're going to take it over.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Our goal going into today, we were wondering if we are going to get triple digits on the broadcast because
In
we've
viewership,
never had that
Yep.
in Maryland Hockey Network history. And I think we reached 175-ish.
Absolutely crushed it.
So thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a good way to end it.
Yeah. If there's any silver lining, that was kind of picture perfect.
We wish it wouldn't have to be two separate live streams, but, you know.
Things go the way they go, and the Wi-Fi is the way it is, but
Maybe that's a fitting way to end my
Yeah,
last game,
yeah.
the Wi-Fi cutting out.
yeah, right in
It
the
makes
middle.
sense.
Yeah.
That's what you deal with in the ACHA. Newnham, the last Maryland player on the ice, along with Duchesne.
And
And
Kravitsky.
Kravitsky.
Yep. Newnham, the all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of records, too.
Yeah.
Now Newnham skates toward the door.
He'll take a second, just take it in.
I almost don't want to end the live stream.
I know. I don't want to end it either.
I'm going to have to say goodbye to for the last time. Newnham, now he heads toward the gate. And he heads off. But, folks, that will do it. We thank you for joining us on the Maryland Hockey Network today and all season long. Terp season may be over, but bright future coming ahead. And we look forward to it. I know I'll be tuning in. But we are signing off for now. For Andrew Rich and Matthew Sillo here at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Annex here in North Carolina. So long, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, everyone.